Welcome back. Well, Belrise Industries, that's the next stock on our radar. Brokerage firm Jefferies recently initiated a buy rating on the stock. They're expecting the company to deliver strong growth going ahead. Sumedh, the promoter of Belrise Industries, joins us on the show. Hi, Sumedh. Thanks a lot for joining in. Well, tell us, how is auto demand first on ground? How's it looking for you? And also, if you could give us a sense about what is your current content per vehicle and how do you see that move in the years to come? What's the targeted number? Please go ahead.
Sure. So firstly, demand-wise, from a two-wheeler industry, the monsoons are good. Looking at positive directionally there. So that's a good sign. And largely, India is a growing economy. There's upward mobility from people who are buying two-wheelers to now buying four-wheelers. So that transition is also happening. And the tax cuts that the government sort of brought in for the general public at large, that is also supporting good directionally again in terms of good demand. Now, with respect to content per vehicle, yeah, sorry, you had a question?
No. We want you to go for that itself. Content per vehicle. Go for it, Sumedh.
So from a content per vehicle, we're about in the two-wheeler space, we're at 12,500 rupees. And over the years, with addition of new products and increasing content per vehicle across different OEMs, we expect to go to about 17,500. In the four-wheeler space, we're about 25 to 30,000. And we expect that to also increase to 45,000 in the coming years with in due course with increasing content per vehicle with our additional products.
All right, 20,000 goes all the way up to 45,000. What's the update on the recent acquisition of H1? Sumedh, when you had joined us during the IPO, you said that four-wheelers will be a big driver for your business going forward. It's close to around, 11-12% of your overall revenue right now. Where do you intend to take that?
Yeah, in the four-wheeler space, we're about at a four-wheeler commercial vehicle space about 12.5%. The H1 acquisition is coming along really well. Good integration that's already taken place. Teams are working together very well. We're very fortunate that one of the main facilities, which is in Rajasthan in the Bhiwadi Tapukera area, is only a few kilometers away from our existing facility there. So big benefit in terms of management and synergies on that front. And the second facility is in Greater Noida, which is also fairly close by. We have good operation in the north. So from a manager's perspective, it's doing pretty well. And we expect to increase that and we expect it to positively add to the four-wheeler revenues going forward. And over the next 2.5 years, we see strong growth in the four-wheeler industry for us specifically. Outperforming our growth in the two-wheeler space because we already have a strong presence and a market leadership position there. So a larger base with a smaller base in the four-wheeler industry, we expect that to more than almost double in the next 2.5 to 3 years.
So you expect that proportion to double in the next 2.5 to 3 years. You said that it's likely to grow faster than your own growth. You expect your own business to grow faster than the two-wheeler industry and your four-wheeler to grow at 2x the pace of two-wheeler, right?
So we expect so it's currently at 12.5% in the four-wheeler commercial vehicle space. We expect that to double over the next. So we expect it to go 2x the speed in the four-wheeler industry as compared to the two-wheeler industry. Yes.
Okay. All right. A quick question though. You said that the current content per vehicle is 12,500 and that heads to around 15,000. Is that correct?
Upwards of 17,000.
Upwards of 17,000. All right, 12.5. And this is over how long?
In the next about 2 years.
Got it. All right. So that's
sorry. One clarification.
Yes.
In terms of what I want to say is from a INR crores value in the four-wheeler industry, we expect that in terms of absolute value should double in the next 2.5 to 3 years.
Okay, absolute value should double. Got that. Okay. All right. Also, the industry has been facing some issues with the rare earth magnet issue. Mm-hmm. Any impact on your business?
So obviously, if the rare earth metals impacts the industry, there would be some cascading effects. But we believe that it is the automotive industry is a big contributor to the Indian GDP. The government has eyes on making sure that this is taken care of, and we believe it will in a short span be taken care of with all the forces in the right direction.
That hasn't impacted your end user demand, right? How much of your demand is contingent on the rare earth availability?
So we have whatever the so largely your magnets and your rare earth metals are used in the EV industry, to an extent also in other ICE vehicles to an extent, but largely it's not impacted us so far.
And your EV contribution is how much? What proportion of your revenue is, what do you say, platform agnostic?
So we're significantly platform agnostic. All about 70 to 80% of our product portfolio is essentially powertrain agnostic. So as a result of that, we believe there'll be not a major impact because of that.
Okay, all right. Basic numbers before we let you go, Sumedh. You're giving us a very bright outlook in the time to come. And since you've raised money via the IPO, a brokerage firm is talking about you turning into a net cash company from being a net debt company. They're saying by FY28, you could have net cash of 600 crores. Possible?
I cannot comment on that.
All right.
But it'll be net cash. I mean, that's for sure, right? Because your debt reduction has already taken place.
What I can comment on is what the debt reduction has, what we have already achieved. We have we raised 2150 crores from the IPO, which was a complete fresh issue. All the money came into the company. Out of that, 75% was earmarked towards debt repayment. So about 1600 crores of debt is what we've already repaid. So now our debt position stands at net debt stands about at 1,000 crores. So
net debt is at 1,000 crores. And what the repayment schedule there?
The debt position is about 1,000 crores. Sorry.
What's the repayment schedule for that one?
We'll continue to service debt. It's a very comfortable position that we stand at. If you look at our at our debt to equity position before the IPO, we were at a 1:1. Now we've come down to about 0.2 to 0.3, and based on debt to equity ratio, I think we're at a comfortable position. So through internal accruals and through repayment, we'll be able to maintain that.
Take that point. Thank you so much, Sumedh, for joining in. Wish you good luck for this year and the years after as well, with you looking to increase your proportion coming in from the four-wheelers, increase your content per vehicle and improving your balance sheet further as well. That's Belrise Industries. Did well over the last few trading sessions ever since Jeffries wrote on the company, and now as well, post the management commentary, we've seen a bit of a spike on that stock. Take a shot.